Hello everybody, Jason Woodard here. I've been sent these new 2 Sword Buyer's Guide exclusives blades made by Scorpion Swords and Knives, or their website is traditionalarcherybows.com. These are limited editions, and I've been sent both of these to be thoroughly tested and run through the paces with destructive testing. So this is just a quick shot of the blades, and I will give you the dimensions on these. The first one, the actual tactical, if I'm saying it right, Wakizashi, this blade right here. This is a short one-handed blade, one-handed sword. The total length on this is 21 inches, 21 3/4 inches. Blade thickness is 3/16. The handle is a composite micarta. Blade width is 1 5/8. Blade length is 16 total. Handle length is 5 inches 3/4. Point of balance is about 3 inches down the blade. I will be testing this one. It's full tang, as all Scorpion Swords and Knives blades actually are. Price on this one is $249. And it comes with a nice leather sheath, as you can see here. But I'm going to review both of these at the same time. The next one is a tactical leaf blade, kind of a Spartan design or a Greek design. It's got some really good weight towards the end, but it also has some pretty good balance. This one, total length is 23 inches. Blade is 3/16 thick. Handle is the same kind of composite micarta. It's an exclusive also from Sword Buyer's Guide, limited edition. Blade length is 16 3/4 inches. The handle length is 6 1/4 inches. The weight is 2.5 pounds, but not too heavy so far. Blade width is 3 1/4 at the widest point, I'm guessing. Handle width is 1 3/8. Point of balance is about 4 inches down the actual blade. So I will do a couple of quick cuts with these first, but I'm going to get right to the beef of it. This one comes with a nice leather sheath also, as you can see. I'll slide those in later. Only got one hand right now. But I will really put these through the paces being full tang. I know that most of this stuff is very tough, and I'm sure these will be just as tough, but we will see. I will start with some light cuts, then I'll go straight to wood, metal, and then some stone. So everyone, please stay tuned. Thank you. Now, one last thing. The price on these will be, for the one-handed short sword, will be $249 for the blade by itself, or $288.99 with the nice custom leather sheath that actually you can order. The sheaths are very nice. I have several of these, and every one of these is pretty nice. Good leather, good quality. The leaf blade will be $269.99 just for the blade itself. If you add the sheath, it will be $308.99. Same quality as others. Good leather. So stay tuned, and we will keep reviewing. I'm starting my double review on these 2 limited edition swords from Sword Buyer's Guide, made by Scorpion Swords and Knives. This is a Wakizashi sword, one-handed, and this is the leaf blade. I'm going to just do some basic cutting to start, just show the sharpness. So here we go. And now one-handed leaf blade. The factory edge seems pretty sharp, so I'm going to move straight on to harder test. Wakizashi, one-handed sword, cutting test against 2 jugs. Pretty sharp, cutting a 1-gallon jug with the leaf blade. Continuing my destructive test and review, I'm going to do some hacking on this fallen tree that fell across a piece of my property. So I'm going to just see how they hold up to some testing. Now the leaf blade. Back to the one hand. Bow still straight, no bending, no edge rolling, of course. They're holding up very well. So far, so good. A double review. I'm going to do some stabbing to see how the tips actually hold up. So, here we go. Now the leaf blade. No edge rolling. The tips are still perfectly fine. I'm going to strike both of these two small swords against the metal pole. No damage on this one so far. On with the heavier leaf blade. No edge rolling or damage to this one, just some scuffs so far. Now I'm going to do both at the same time. I don't see any damage to these. A sign of good steel and good heat tempering. I'm going to try these two blades out on a 4x4 pressure treated wood. See how it holds up. So far, holding up well. Now for the leaf blade. So far so good, nothing coming loose, still tight, still sharp. Tack on this piece of composite decking, pretty dense stuff, to see how it performs. Held up well, blade's nice and sharp. Now for the leaf blade. And a glancing blow on the trailer, but no edge rolling, no damage. Moving on to something harder. On these two blades, I'm going to strike them both against an older 55-gallon steel drum to see how the edges actually hold up. So here we go. No damage to the blade. Gonna try the leaf blade next. As you can see, there's been no edge damage, no rolling, both holding up very well. Guys, moving on to the hardest of the test, I'm going to strike these two new blades against concrete to see how they actually hold up. So here we go. A little scuffing, of course, but no real edge damage, no rolling. Would not be hard to buff out. Gonna try the leaf blade now. No real damage, a little scuffing. A little dirt. But they held up well. I'm going to the hardest of my tests, striking these against granite to see how they actually hold up and if the edges can take it. They actually shouldn't take it. That's abuse to a sword that you shouldn't do. But here we go. I do this so you don't have to. Finally got the edge to take a little damage, but of course hitting granite with a sword will do that. Now for the leaf blade. Woo. We're out. Whew. Finally did some damage to that one too. Never struck a sword against granite. I finally got it to take some damage, but that's more abuse than anybody should ever do to a sword. I test these partially so nobody else has to see where the fail points are. No real fail points for somebody that uses a sword properly. These have both held up well, and I will give my final thoughts in closing. Thank you all for watching. Bonus footage, bonus test scene for you. I'm going to strike these blades against the medieval steel gauntlet just for kicks, just to see what it'll do. So here we go. Enjoy. Just for fun, note to self, never take more than 3 strikes to your metal gauntlets in battle. Thank you guys for watching. I will finish up with my final thought. My double review of these 2 new limited edition swords from the Sword Buyer's Guide. These are made by Scorpion Swords and Knives or traditionalarcherybows.com. 2 very different blades, but both are one-handed. I'll start with the Wakizashi blade. It's fast, it's got just enough weight and power. It's well made, full tang. It held up very well to my destructive tests. I did damage the edge striking concrete and granite, but that can be buffed out. The leaf blade is heavier with more power, but it recovers well. I was able to damage this blade also finally in the final test striking concrete and granite, something you should never do with this sword. I did this so you don't have to. They both held up well, nothing came loose. And they both still feel really solid. I do recommend these. No fail points actually. Good tempering. These will be available from what I understand for a limited time. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.